Hey there, welcome back to Menopause Musings. It's Tracy. Happy to have you here. I had a great subject to talk about. Menopause Musings, this really is designed to talk about like all things menopause, but also really kind of normalize menopause in a way, because I'm 55 and I was getting so frustrated by all the things I would hear about menopause, and you was like, oh, she's going through the change, or all like hush hush. And there are millions of us women in our 40s and 50s and 60s going through perimenopause, menopause, or postmenopausal. Or maybe you're listening to this and you're in your 20s and 30s, and for whatever reason, you went into early menopause. If you have chemo, that kicks you into early menopause. And it had such a taint to it. Yes, I'm menopausal. When somebody asked me how old I was one time, I said, I'm old enough that I get hot every now and again, referring to hot flashes. But I couldn't really just come out and say, no, I'm 55. And I don't feel 55. I don't know what that's supposed to feel like, but I do feel young at heart. And I think that makes a big difference about how we move through our menopausal journey, or any journey for that aspect. But I want to bring you a great book that I'm reading. And I love reading. So as part of this series, I want to go through books, and I pick out tips and tricks from the book and the author, kind of help bring you that information. If you have a book you think that would be great for me to read, you're like, Tracy, I don't have time, shoot it in the notes below in the comments, and I would love to hear from you. Now, this book is called Next Level, and it's a follow-up to the book I showed earlier by Stacy Sims called Roar. So again, Stacy Sims, a PhD, with Selene Yeager. Those are the authors of this great book. And I love the name of it. Not as it only next level, but it's your guide to kicking ass, feeling great, and crushing goals through menopause and beyond. Yes, we all want that, right, ladies? We want that. And I just want to read a little bit from chapter 7 right here. Get a jump on menopausal strength losses and how to literally bound into a powerful future. First off, doesn't that sound amazing? So, but read this. Society has traditionally perceived aging women as frail little old ladies who need assistance opening doors and carrying groceries. We get the message loud and clear that as we get older, we need to take it easy and be careful, because we might get hurt or break ourselves. Holy moly. I do not consider myself frail or an old lady. I find this interesting because when I was in my 20s and 30s and I would see older women at church or in the store, like, I would be the one that would try and help them, or let me carry those bags for you. And there were women in their 50s and 60s and 70s that we were helping out. But today, it's not the same. We have so many resources available to us to not be that frail old lady. And whatever even more really burns me, think about this. So when the man gets older, the same age as the frail old lady, and they get their gray hair and become salt and pepper and a little more gray, they become distinguished older men, right? We're just frail old ladies. Well, you know what to do with that. And I am keeping this PG rated but seriously, you are strong. You can be stronger than you are right now. If you're not feeling that strong, you can be stronger than you feel. And again, there's so many great resources out there. I know what it's like to be really fit. I was really fit. I worked really hard for that. And then menopause happened, a foot injury happened, and 2 years later, I'm finally working myself back to where I was before. And again, it takes some time, but I'm finally in here in a tank top, and look, you can start to see some muscle right there. I'm so excited. But it is a journey, and it's recognizing that, what's the saying? This too shall pass, which is kind of annoying sometimes, honestly, to hear that saying. You can leave a comment below if you've heard that too many times, but you are not a frail old lady. You are strong, confident, badass. And The reason why I like this so much, how to literally bound into a powerful future. And what if we put in a little extra confidence in your step? Because when menopause first happens and, you know, we don't know what's happening, we're tired because we're not sleeping. I don't know what was I saying? Because of brain fog. And then you start to get little pooch that you may have never had a pooch. And you're like, I'm working out, I'm eating. Things change, right? It changes how you're going to work out and whatnot. But you inside are a badass. And I know that will come back out. So again, next level, Stacy Sims. If you want me to read more from this, let me know. I mean, as I'm going through it, I'm going to be highlighting this because there's such great nuggets. I bought mine on Amazon. Again, I don't get anything if you buy this book. But again, I'd be more than happy in another episode to read through some channels. But just remember, no frill, ladies. Throw that out with the trash. You are a strong, confident, badass. You don't have to use the word badass if you don't want to. You are strong and confident, and we got this together. We do. So all the best to you. If you want more content, want me to read some more books, you know, hit that subscribe button down below, and the little bell thing will tell you when I put a new episode out. So thank you so much. Have a fantastic day, and tea out.